Keynote by Mr. Kurt Farrugia.
So I hope you enjoyed the first day of the MedTech World Conference and you're all still energized and geared up for this second day. Extensive effort has culminated in these days of learning, networking, as well as planting the seeds for thriving collaborations. So a big well done to Giovanni, Dylan, and their teams for a very, very well-organized conference. This is what you're witnessing, the soul and character of the Maltese Islands. A vibrant hub, a cultural meeting point, and a center of trade and commerce in the middle of the sea. I also heard whopping reviews from some of the participants about Malta, so I'm very happy to share some insights with you on what we offer, both as a jurisdiction for doing business and probably privately later on where to have fun here in Malta. Our MedTech foundations lie in the pharmaceutical sector. We have approximately 60 companies in the pharma sector in Malta, some of which producing active pharmaceutical ingredients, and the sector employs more or less 1,700 employees. Exports from of pharmaceutical products in 2022 reached almost 400 million. So whilst this number might not sound huge in terms of strict numbers, the major advantage of being small is that we know personally each and every one of them, and we can cater to very personalized services here in Malta. So building on these foundations, we created a strong and unique ecosystem for pharmaceuticals and manufacturing of medical devices. Over decades, industry and stakeholders have grown together, fostering a skilled workforce, modern healthcare institutions, robust infrastructure, and a regulatory framework emphasizing safety, efficacy, and innovation. At the core of this ecosystem is our renowned partner, the Medicines Authority, a regulator which is globally recognized for its expertise and zealousness in ensuring quality of products leaving Malta for export, while retaining also a very open for business approach. So building on these pillars in 2018, we paved the way for the medical cannabis sector, establishing EU GMP-certified pharmaceutical companies such as Panaxia. Today, these companies are exporting significant quantities of medical cannabis to countries like Germany, Czech Republic, Switzerland, Cyprus, and are also expanding to France. In Germany alone, for instance, Panaxia is supplying 10% of the extract market and has been approached by the European Pharmacopoeia to collaborate on drafting the European monograph for cannabis extract. We also welcome and we have companies in Malta in the nutraceutical sector that, while strictly not being pharma, they maintain high standards and in a regulated environment, employing highly skilled individuals. Malta Enterprise works in various ways to identify companies that could fit into our current ecosystem, because it is, at the end of the day, in our interest that the companies we attract can thrive in our landscape. But to attract such companies, Malta Enterprise manages a portfolio of financial and fiscal incentives. And also, we give an almost complete concierge service to our clients. Our relationship with companies is an ongoing one. So it doesn't mean that once you get an approval from Malta Enterprise for grants or for industrial space, then we let the companies move alone to navigate the difficult scenario of having to relocate and start your business in another country, but we will remain with the companies all the way. This year alone, we approved assistance to 6 well-established companies in Malta and engaged in the pharmaceutical sector, which will expand their facilities and also increase their capacity and productivity in Malta. Malta Enterprise is also supporting new establishments, such as the investment by Torrent Pharma Limited, one of the largest pharma companies in India, which is building their new state-of-the-art facilities in Malta to be completed by mid-2024. In the coming weeks, our first EU-certified notified body, which is a global company, will be opening a base in Malta, and this will further enhance our offering in the medical devices and MedTech space. We must now continue to grow and harness tools like big data, AI, robotics, and other emerging tech to enhance patient care further. We already have a number of top companies which we are very proud to host in Malta in robotic surgery, data analysis of genomes, wearables, diabetes. Over the past year alone, we've attracted startups in biotechnology, cancer vaccines, professional medicine, AI for medical conditions such as Parkinson's and oncology, diagnostics. And there are plenty more to come, hopefully, after this conference. Our collaboration with the University of Malta, the Queen Mary University of London, which is situated in Gozo, our Technical Institute, MCAST, and also our hospitals, ensure that you will find very accessible, ready to collaborate research institutions. And this is part of our efforts to nourish an ecosystem where startups and entrepreneurs can thrive, as we have always believed that these are the best vehicles to bring disruptive innovation into our economy. Startups are flexible, creative, and the driving force in the tech world, and the health sector is, of course, no exception to this. So we have designed a number of tailored financial support for startups, including startup finance, which is a non-dilutive, repayable advance that starts from around 400,000 euro and can go up to 800 for the most innovative companies. We also have an uncapped R&D scheme, which we use for research purposes and to introduce more innovation to our industrial landscape. Our Innovate scheme, which helps fund postgraduate research for industry. And Invest is another support program that helps more mature companies to set up new economic activity in Malta. We also offer non-financial support, such as the Startup Residency Program, which supports founders and their families to relocate in Malta, that is in Europe, and having a European status, residency status. So, to conclude, I am here today with the whole team at Malta Enterprise to further confirm our commitment to the MedTech space. Visit us in our stand upstairs, and we will be happy to discuss further with you the information and give you any information you may need. I strongly believe that our strategic location, our strong regulatory framework, and commitment to patient safety makes Malta an attractive destination for pharma and MedTech companies seeking to expand their operations and increase their global footprint. Thank you, and I wish you all a continued successful and inspiring conference. Together, we'll transform healthcare and make a positive difference in the lives of people across the globe. Thank you very much.